So anyway, thank you both for joining me today. Welcome to your funerals.
Oh.
Alright, so I have some nice words prepared.
Let's see.
They lived. Alright, the end.
Wonderful.
So, welcome to this.
That's so nice.
This is probably the nicest thing I've said about you, Shy. Anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Jesus. Anyway, welcome to the canonical Star Rail Power tier list.
Oh boy.
So, this is when we finally get to talk about how half the people you're playing as are highly trained soldiers or mercenaries with supernatural powers, and Xing Shui is an office worker.
Yeah, it's like either they're really strong or they're just a normal person.
He throws mahjong tiles.
She throws mahjong tiles. Ting Yun is an Amazon worker. Like, I'm just saying. So, this is gonna be interesting. For the purposes of the YouTube video, Shy is joining. Say hi, Shy.
Hello.
And we have somebody from the Discord again. Introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. I'm Spigler. Nice to meet you all.
Perfect. Alright, so now we need to figure out these tiers. So, S is gonna be God.
As it should
Yep,
be.
that sounds about right. Yeah.
D is gonna be minimum wage worker. Alright, so how do we feel about the middle tier?
Oh, that's.
Should C be stronger than average, or should B be stronger than average?
Because if we're saying minimum wage worker, aka like King Shui, right, would be probably the D tier.
Yeah.
Who would be like slightly stronger than her? I guess Luca, right? I mean,
Yeah.
he's like a boxer, like trained.
But even then, yeah, that's probably stronger than average.
Yeah.
Actually, you
It's
know
a-
what? Hold on, I have a great way to settle this. Alright.
Oh, perfect. That's perfect.
Alright, so we're gonna skip the Trailblazers to start with, because I have a whole rant about them. Alright, so...
I will join the ramp on the opposite
Oh,
side,
boy.
probably.
yeah, we're gonna get into a debate on that one. Alright, so we'll start off with
Wild.
March.
That's a tough one because she probably has some hidden strength we don't know about, like Dan Heng, right? If we're expecting.
Yeah, I
anything from
imagine.
her lore.
Yeah, but I need her to get kicked off a cliff first, so...
Why off a cliff?
Because, I don't know, I just feel like she's gonna sprout wings somehow. I feel like that's what she needs.
I would hope she sprouts wings. That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Maybe she'll get stabbed like Dan Heng and the Trailblazer did. You know, like everyone gets stabbed and they get a power up. Like that, it lines up.
I mean,
I'm thinking.
You have to get stabbed to power up. We know this.
Yeah.
you need it for your magical girl power up. You need to get
Yeah.
absolutely murked.
Your anime moment. We need it.
Exactly.
She's stronger than average, I would say.
Yeah, she fights. She's not a minimum wage worker. She fights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
she's not quite that weak. Like, the time on the Express has definitely... If you're on the Express, you need to be able to hold your own in a fight. It's not an option.
Yeah.
Unemployed, not a wage worker.
Unemployed?
She is.
You just had to add that on. That's crazy.
They are unemployed.
They are. You know what? I can't argue. All right. Next up is normal Dan Heng.
Ah,
I
another
love how you have to
unemployed
just be like
man.
normal.
Well, we all know there's another version coming up, which is not gonna be in the same tier. I think he ends up in the same spot. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'll put him above
About the
March
same.
though. All right.
doesn't
Next
speak.
up is Asta.
Oh,
Hmm.
I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say
She's a researcher, bro.
not a fighter in the slightest.
I can't see her fighting. It's just for the gameplay wise. Yeah, she has like this laser thing.
She uses a freaking telescope. Like, I don't want to hear
Yeah.
it. All right. Next is Arlen.
Ooh, that one. I think he's stronger than average.
He's-
He's the security guy.
He is literally the head of security. Yeah, you can't argue it. He has to be competent in some way. Herta.
Oh,
Isn't Herta an emanator?
yeah, she is an emanator, but I feel like she's one of those characters who will be a 5-star version in the future.
Yeah, probably.
It'll probably be the real version of her. So anyway, that is a child, and more importantly, it's a robot of a child that got kidnapped.
Puppet, yeah.
So
Yeah,
It isn't
I'm
that
not
version, I
impressed.
guess, but
I wonder what the real Herta looks like.
I hope she's hot. I hope I get just the worst whiplash of my life, because I hate Herta. So I hope I just get the worst whiplash ever.
Oh man.
She's actually just amazingly gorgeous.
Yeah, anyway, everybody reference this video in like 4 months when the new version comes out. Anyway, Hook. Child.
Yes.
Natasha. This one's hard.
Yeah.
She is technically the leader of a resistance, but she is just also a doctor with a gun.
Yeah, it's like she doesn't do the fighting really.
That's the thing, she's like, you can tell she's trained in how to correctly use that weaponry.
Yeah.
Like, she's in between the two, I feel like, of minimum wage and stronger than average.
I see.
Hold on. We'll do, what do we want to do for that? We'll do blue. Average, but good weapon.
Carried by the weapon.
I think that's good. Average, but good weapon.
It's blue to match her hair.
Yeah, sure, I did that on purpose. Alright, anyway, Sampo.
No. He breaks the fourth wall.
He does.
There's something off about this man. I say he might be incredibly dangerous, if anything, because we don't actually know what he's capable of. Though this is all up to debate, because
that's the thing, is that he knows things, and he's doing his masked fool performance thing. The problem is we've never actually really seen him in a fight, and the times where he has technically been in a fight, it's either A, he drugged us, or he ran away.
I mean, in all those fights, he didn't have his mask, which is where a lot of all the mask fools get their power from.
It's fair, but off of what we've seen right now, it's really hard to actually peg him as anything. Yeah, all right. I think I'll have to. I'll give it up. I think we can put him in incredibly dangerous. All right. Next up is Pela. She does work for the military. I'm currently feeling an average but good weapon sort of deal. She does technically have some training, but also she's not really a fighter.
Yeah, she's the intelligence officer.
Yeah. Isn't she also just a fanfiction author?
She is a fanfiction artist. Yes, she is. New tier writer. But yeah, no, I think this is fair. Next up is Serval.
Minimum wage.
Yup.
Yeah.
She doesn't actually fight often enough, and not to mention, it's also the fact she does work as a mechanic, and she's literally a rock star. She doesn't really need to fight.
No.
So I'm assuming she's probably rusty by now. It's like, all right, you're awesome, but your skills are definitely. Hey, Xing Shui! Alright, next! Next up! Su Xiong. I feel like this one's pretty cut and dry, stronger than average.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. She is a Cloud Knight, right?
Yeah. She's part of the military. She's well trained, good weapon. She was Yanqing is far stronger than an average soldier, and she was able to keep up her guard against him at least. So
she's still a newbie,
she gets her respect.
Yeah, she gets the job done.
Exactly. Ting Yun. All right.
I love some of these ones that you just don't even ask us. You're just like, I know.
We all know where it's going.
I just think it's really funny. You're just like, I don't need your opinion.
Sorry. Where do you think she should go, Shy? Where do you want her to go? Tell me.
Hey, clearly that fan is a dangerous weapon, okay?
Yeah, clearly.
You can poke out your eye, man. You don't know. All right. Next up is Himeko.
I'd say average but good weapon, right? Because she has that orbital cannon.
Yeah, that's the thing. She doesn't have to fight at all. She serves primarily as the navigator. However, she's also bombed multiple things to help us.
Yeah.
And she clearly doesn't have any fear about fighting. Because whenever Topaz was jumping us, Himeko was with us, and she was clearly not that worried about that fight.
Oh, yeah.
I was, but... It's the good weapon, and also it's the fact that she clearly just doesn't have fear about fighting. That's the other thing. Because it's if you don't feel that much fear about having to engage people, you clearly feel confident in your ability.
Yeah.
I feel like most of her strength does come from her her gadgets more so than herself, though, right? Because she builds them, kind of thing.
It's true, but also it's that's the thing, is that having strong gadgets and having having like a high mastery over it can make up for a lack of strength.
That's true.
That's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, she has enough to circumvent like any physical strength weaknesses to kind of make up for it. All right.
Oh boy.
So you want me to just put it up there, or?
I don't think we need a debate on this one.
All right, cool. So the only interesting part of this video is gonna come when we get to Acheron. So we'll keep it going for now. Bronya, I think incredibly dangerous.
Yeah,
she 3v1'd the Trailblazer, March, and Don Hung. Okay, so do we include Clara with Svarog or just Clara?
We should just make a Svarog category.
Svarog category.
Because if it's Svarog, incredibly dangerous. If it's just Clara, child.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll say she has Svarog since that is her weapon. All right, you could get to go up there, Clara. This is crazy to look at. Just if you don't know the context,
wild.
There's just a child in incredibly
one tier below God.
It's even funnier because there is a child tier. She's just up there.
You know, as a full-grown woman in the child tier.
Yeah.
Anyway, Japard.
Oh no.
Japard probably goes in the same tier as. Well, actually, no, because he probably is notably weaker than Bronya.
He is a captain, right?
She's a commander.
I'd say he'd be slightly stronger than Bronya because he spends more time on the front lines than her.
Right? Yeah, he's fighting more often.
But also that's the thing, is that in the game at some point there's a text box you can use when talking to somebody. I'm not gonna be able to remember the exact detail, but in the text box you have 3 options to kind of demonstrate your strength. One of them is I managed to beat Japard. I managed to fight a stalemate with Bronya. I'm just saying, I feel like that subtly implies that Bronya is like the bigger challenge. The problem is I don't know if that's enough of a drop to put him in stronger than average, or if he should still be in incredibly dangerous, but just low.
I mean, he's like the best of the Silvermane guards, I would say, right?
Yeah, it's probably still not enough of a difference. Bailu.
Guitar case. Oh, Bailu.
He does use a guitar case to fight. That's still crazy. Next is Yanqing.
Well, as much as I want to put him in child, just because how easy his fight is, I don't know. I guess he
held his own on quite well against really good fighters.
That's the thing. He held his own against Blade and Imbibitor Lune. He managed
at the same time.
He managed to take a shot and deflect it from Jing Liu.
I suppose stronger than average because he's not yet there yet, but he's getting there. Right?
He's still got a bit more to go. Zila.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me. There we
Again.
go. They need to be close so they can smooch. All right. Jing Yuan. Okay, so at a minimum, he's incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, because he is an emanator of the hunt, is he?
I don't think he's an emanator, but he does have the lightning lord, which I think is.
Yeah, problem is he has a god on his side. So
I don't think he's an emanator, but he does have the lightning lord.
I wouldn't say he's like well tier, but he's definitely stronger than Bronya.
Yeah, he's
so I'm just like, is it like?
I don't know, demigod tier.
Oh yeah, demigod, that'd work.
That I was gonna put lesser god. Yeah, that works.
My brain said like god, but not quite god.
Not quite god is crazy. All right, get up there, Jing Yuan. Yukong.
This one's easy.
She was a
pilot. She was a trained pilot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess she's just retired now, but like in her prime, maybe she was probably stronger than average, right?
In her prime, yes, but the thing is, though, she's been working as the head of Amazon for a few too many years, in my opinion. Yeah. I think she's still good. So it's like, instead of good weapon, it's more like average, but like has had training.
Yeah, I'd say so. Like retired veteran, kinda. A little bit.
Yeah. I feel like she fits well in this tier because she's definitely not like the people below her. Next up is Silverwolf. I want to make the very early argument of incredibly dangerous purely for the fact that she can edit reality.
Oh yeah. And she could like send people away to like wherever and just like teleport them. Yeah.
All right, everybody feel good.
All
All right, everybody feel good about that one then.
Yeah.
Reality
All right,
hacking.
cool. Thank you.
That's crazy.
Because yeah, that's broken as all hell. Luocha.
Yeah.
He scares me. He scares me.
He scares me.
Dude, he's like plotting like a bombing of the Lawfu. He's got
I
something
know, but
cooking.
it's funny. So
He's
the
got
coffin
some-
around.
He's got something up his sleeve. I'm
he's just a
scared.
silly guy.
He's a silly guy.
He's just a little silly, that's all.
I don't want to hear it when he blows up half the Lawfu. I don't want to hear it. All right, next up is Luca. Clean cut, stronger than average, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I would say so.
He's a
Yeah.
boxer, right? But he's a little bit
Yeah.
stronger than that. 'Cause,
Like,
you know,
he's well trained and he has a metal arm, so you know that kind of helps.
rocket arm.
Yeah. Blade.
Oh, I don't think it's much debate on this one.
Yeah, let's just. There you go, buddy. Kafka.
Definitely Blade tier. I feel like.
She's also at minimum incredibly dangerous. The problem is I
Yeah.
don't think she has quite enough power to make next tier. Lynx. That is a child.
That's yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, Fu Xuan. Seeing the future is kind of based. The problem is that doesn't help you when you get punched in the face.
But the thing is that she probably won't be able to get punched in the face, right?
Yeah,
It's
didn't
like,
she like moved bullets out of
Oh
the way.
god, she stopped
Africa.
bullets.
Yeah.
She flicked him out of the way.
Like,
Get up there.
A punch. Oh yeah, a punch. That's a problem. She moved
Get up there.
bullets.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that scene where she just stopped all of Kafka's bullets. I completely forgot about that.
Not only that, she made them ricochet into each other, like just knocking all of them out of the way at once.
Yeah, alright, get Fu Xuan up there. I
Yeah.
forgot. She's actually quite powerful. Imbibiter Lunae.
I mean, seeing how he split the sea, I'd say he's pretty powerful.
Oh, dude, you're right. He's Moses. Alright, hold on. I gotta make a new tier. That's
It's just gonna be Moses.
Moses tier. Moses tier.
Oh, no.
Should I put him in demigod then?
I guess he is Jingyuan tier. I think.
They are supposed to be like the yin and yang sort of thing, so I feel like this
Yeah.
makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Gwen Knifin. She's literally a street performer.
She's literally and she's also a streamer, you know.
Yeah.
Old Twitch streamer.
Name how many streamers could beat your ass right now.
Well.
Okay, Shy, that was a bad question for you. Apologies.
Yeah, I was gonna be like all of them.
I feel a lot more confident. All right, moving on.
I feel like I
Jingly
get wrecked
you.
like one of them.
You get
I mean, kill the spear.
I
see
get
a
put in
shot.
child tier. I'm
Nah, bro.
below.
Nah, bro, give me a staff. I think I could at least get a couple hits. I think I could make
I
it
just
close.
feel bad.
This is
She's
literally
she's so nice.
Like you
Shy-
could win, but would you
Shy.
really
That
win?
is literally one of my wives. But you know, if I have to fight to prove a point, then I will do it.
But it's mean.
You're mean. All right. Anyway, Jingly you.
You're the one who's fighting.
Well, seeing how she dumpstered Blade, I'd say she's at least in his tier, if not higher.
Actually, yeah, just because she absolutely dumpstered Blade. Damn, the Lafu's broken. What the hell?
Yeah,
They
I
have
don't know.
so many strong people.
They also have so
Yeah.
many office workers, minimum wage.
They do have a lot of office workers.
Oh no.
They're either god or an office worker. No in between.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm looking at the other ones.
The other one.
Oh.
Oh no! Alright, we'll get to her. Oh no. Alright, Topaz.
I mean, Topaz has a cornerstone.
Yeah. Let's
She also has a
assume-
gun.
We can't forget about Numby too. That should bump her up a little bit.
I said, am I bumping her up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. Because if we haven't seen her with her cornerstone,
At full
Which
power,
helps.
yeah.
Yeah, because like she has a full cornerstone, unlike Aventurini who had like a fragment of it. And considering
like-
what he did.
Like 1v4 the Astro Express
Actually-
crew, basically.
Actually, yeah, since we're already on the topic, I'm just gonna put him up there to begin with. We'll cut out that conversation, because it would literally be the exact same talk.
Yeah, it'd be like cornerstone up.
Cornerstone, alright, incredibly
Probably
dangerous.
Jade too, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jade would also.
Oh,
be up
that's
there, yeah.
another good one, yeah. Alright, get her up there. God, IPC's broken, what the heck?
Power of money.
It's the power of money.
Hanya.
Oh.
Jeez. Hanya's
She's part of the 10 Lords Commission.
like, what does she actually do though?
Yeah, hold on.
I mean, to be fair, being a demon hunter ain't exactly easy.
But I think she's more on like the paperwork
She spent her
side
day
of
using
things.
dreams to predict. She's predicting the karmic offenses.
I'm not sure where to put this then. It's like it feels like she has a bit too much power to be minimum wage worker, but that also means that she's probably not stronger than average.
I guess she's minimum wage worker. I mean, ask
That's it feels crazy disrespectful, but I don't know where else we would put her.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tail could be could add to that score.
It's a good weapon.
Tail.
For Count Sparrog, right?
Ah, you're right. That feels wrong. That feels so wrong. I hate that. Next up, Argenti. I don't quite think he's incredibly dangerous, though. He's
He's
strong.
incredibly dangerous, but he's very strong.
Yeah.
He's strong, yeah.
Like he survived the whole, giant bug stomach thing that Quest.
Yeah, he jumped out and
He did jump out. That was Chad of him.
he jumped out and then messaged you like a later, like, "Hey, what's up?
Hey guys, I'm all good.
How you doing?"
Can y'all swing by to pick me up so I can get milk?
I think he's
He
like
was so
really
casual about it.
Ajwei. Yeah, she's pretty strong. I think
Yeah.
this is a fair placement. Yeah, she's pretty good.
Basically Lofu RoboCop.
Lofu RoboCop is crazy. I love it though. Ratio. That's an interesting one.
It is.
Don't know.
He was watching the fight against the giant bug that the Trailblazer was having. And it's like it seems like I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't expect him to actually be of any help to us, but it feels like he would have been ready to fight that thing on his own if he could.
I think he's at least stronger than average, considering just his throwing arm with the chalk. Like I feel like
Yeah, it's real strong.
It's a fair point. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be incredibly dangerous, but he's definitely fairly strong. Who's next? Oh, Ronmei. Alright. Next up is Misha.
ooh.
Ooh.
That depends. Have you finished the 2.2 story?
Yeah,
quest
have
yet?
you finished?
No, I haven't. Anyway, Black Swan.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's approaching demigod tier.
Yeah.
She's kind of
Minimum incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
Because she
Now
can
the
just edit your memories. Just straight
Yeah, the
up.
question is, does she lean more towards demigod or more towards incredibly dangerous?
I feel like she's kind of on the same sort of thing as like Silverwolf in a way.
But
in
she's
terms
like a
of being
mimetic
weird.
entity.
I mean, it's like she with reality because like Silverwolf can edit reality,
Mm-hmm.
and she's an incredibly dangerous.
So, but that's the thing, she's at least incredibly dangerous because Black Swan can do a similar thing with your memories, but also Black Swan is also just already shown to be more of a fighter than Silverwolf.
Well,
And
I know,
she managed to like get the meme away from all of them.
Well, Silverwolf is. I mean, Silverwolf has a bounty, so I mean, she has probably done something.
She has, but I think it's once again a
Just
matter
haven't
of what.
seen her.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's once again a matter of what you get to see in the story, and from what we see, Black Swan is incredibly powerful. I want to say she's like very close to the Jing Liu strength.
Now that I think about it, she's a Memokeeper. And you know what else? There's a Memokeeper? That lady inside the train with the whole Memory of Chaos thing. And you know what they...
Oh,
you know
it's
what
because the Garden of Recollection.
Yeah, and they erase the memories of Welt, right? The one in God tier, so none of them see the mirror.
Yeah, all right. She's getting demigod. That's
Yeah.
that's a good enough argument for me. Sparkle.
I mean, she's
At
also
minimum,
muscle, so she
incredibly
has-
dangerous.
Yeah, she has to be
Oh,
by
yeah.
like Sampo at least.
Star Rail Joker, get her up there.
Yep. Oh boy, Gallagher.
Now this one's also interesting.
Okay, this one is also. I feel like I can't say much without saying anything.
Yeah.
That's the thing is that it's still pretty obvious, bro's buff is all hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say, personally, he'd be incredibly dangerous.
I think
But-
that's fair.
I don't know.
That-
He's kind of a complicated situation.
Without knowing anything else besides the ending of what happened to him, I would at least say incredibly dangerous. All right.
All right.
Oh
this
god.
Here we go.
Do we want to do this right now, or should we finish out the other ones? Because Trailblazer and Acheron are like the last ones we need.
Oh.
We'll skip for now. We'll finish the
Okay.
easy ones.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Robin.
Minimum wage.
Yeah,
Easy.
I love
Alright.
her, but she's not a fighter.
No, she's not. Boot Hill.
I mean, Galaxy Ranger, he has,
Incredibly dangerous. Oh,
Yeah, I want to say
incredibly
incredibly dangerous.
you know.
he's going
And
for gun.
Firefly. Get up there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Stellar Hunters.
How was I say? Get up there with your squad. All right, which one we want to do first, Trailblazer or Acheron?
I feel like Acheron's more of an easier one to
Yeah.
go over. We could.
All
try-
right, so we'll do Acheron. All right, so she's up here.
Yeah, she can cut concepts basically, and like
Yeah, so
sever
she's-
paths.
That's the thing. She's up here. So now the question is, so here's the thing with Welt. We know Welt is very powerful. The problem is that he's really never displayed it in Star Rail.
hmm
Yeah.
And it's also still a question of how much of that residual power does he have.
How much does it compare to like an Emanator?
So
'Cause,
that's
like-
the thing. Do we want to lean Acheron, or does he stay at the top?
I'm leaning Acheron.
I'm
just
leaning
for the,
Acheron.
for the fact that she can basically freeze time when she pulls out her sword. Basically, like that whole time dilation thing is insane. I don't know.
I'm so glad this is at the end of the video. We're gonna get jumped for this opinion. It's like, here's the thing, is that if we got to see Welt actually display his true strength, it would probably be him. The problem is we haven't seen it.
Yeah,
It's
he's
hard to
fit-
tell how strong he actually is at this point.
Yeah, he might be past his prime, right? Because like he's not really as active as he used to be.
It's just hard to tell. It's really hard to tell how strong Welt actually is. It's like he still gets this just because it's clear he is hiding a good amount of his power, but without actually getting to see what he can without actually displaying the full ability. Whereas we've seen like an absolutely incredible feat from Acheron, it's like, all right, you kind of, until you're given more information, you kind of have to do that.
Yeah. Plus, like Acheron is just really strong-willed, right? Like she's surviving based off just pure willpower under the nihility, which is insane.
Exactly.
The whole concept.
This is fine. The Honkai Impact fans are going to hate us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here's the other fun one, Trailblazer. So I had to talk about this the other day. So realistically, the Trailblazer should be up here.
Yes.
As for what they've displayed so far, I'm gonna be honest, they're here.
Yeah. I think they'll get stronger later on in the story. I think currently where they are, right? There's
Like,
because
they are consistently not showing off the peak of their ability. Hold on.
But the fact that they can basically like attract the gaze of every Eon. That, like,
Yeah. It's multiple
relevant.
eons have looked at them. They can swap paths. Different
they're
elements.
basically an emanator.
They can do. They swapped elements. Like no other character has done that.
I mean, they're basically like a
Fair enough.
multi-emanator from like
Yeah.
at least 3 different Eons right now.
You see them struggle against like Aventurine in that boss battle, and it's like if it wasn't for Acheron, they would have struggled like they probably would have just absolutely got him murked, or the Stellaron power would have been like unleashed. The thing is though is that you don't get the option. They never unleash the Stellaron, like, of their own accord, it's like they have like this well of power that should be made to be available, and it just is never the case.
Yeah, they're like an anime protag. They slowly getting stronger through the story. I think they're just like they're strong, but they're not quite there yet. But they have the potential to be up there, like well tier, I think, in the future.
That's what I'm thinking, is that like by the end of the game, they're going to be the strongest character. But the thing is, though, is that right now, that isn't the case, and multiple people in Incredibly Dangerous have either got into a draw with the Trailblazer or outright beaten them.
Yeah, then there's Clara.
Clara!
This is so funny.
I do love to see Clara there, but like that's mainly my argument, is just like they just have not displayed the level of strength necessary yet. I think this is a good list. I feel like this is pretty well summed up. The only ones that I feel like could be a bit more in question are probably like Gallagher, Sampo, and Sparkle. I think the IPC trio is fine where they are. Yeah, actually, it's mainly those ones. And then the Trailblazer for the reasons we just discussed. But I feel like those are the main ones that are kind of like a bit more in the air.
Yeah, they're more mysterious, so we don't really quite know enough to properly place them.
That's kind of how I feel. Also, Luocha. I do genuinely think Luocha is... Like, I do genuinely think if Luocha actually does turn out to be, like, this domestic terror, then I feel like he immediately shoots up to God tier. If he's anything like Otto, this entire goddamn game is screwed. Alright. But yeah, good list, everybody. This is good. Yeah. This came out good. Anyway, time to make a new tier to put Herta in. No. Just a spider. Just a spider. Anyway, I can't wait till the 5-star version comes out and I'm simping. Alright, anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.
Bye.